Hang on, guys. Okay. I did have, using the regular playing cards, I did something for Aries last night, but some stuff came up and I couldn't do the video. But I just want to, I haven't touched it, I just want to get it out. Um, this is for Aries who are involved. This is for the married Aries, I think. This is for married Aries with an earth sign. I feel that it's a Taurus because of the King of Spades that came up, okay? Um, I'm going to give you a little bit of what I see that was going on and what I see that's coming because for the month of March. Okay, let me see. The There's still love in this relationship. I believe you guys are not together. There's still love because the king is facing you. You're right here. Okay? The king, he's facing you. So you guys are looking towards each other. Um, I do believe it was an unhealthy situation. I believe that there was some type of hospitalization, there was some type of illness, there was some type of feeling trapped. Um, and you knew to slow down, I think, because this card, the Four of Spades, talks about that. Talks about consequences and slowing down and recovering and recuperating, needing caution, worries and jealousy. Could have been, between you and this earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The king represents a husband or a father. I believe it's a husband in this case because of the way the reading plays out. I believe that when this ended, something held this person back. Disappointment, secrets. I do think there was doctor visits, I believe, because the Eight of Spades does represent some type of exam, some type of health, or even like jail time, even. But that feeling of being trapped is back in this card again. Even psychological, even your mental state of mind could have been up and down, could have been at risk. Anxiety. I see that Aries turned their back on continuing to their foundation, that they kind of gave up on how do I put it? So if my husband leaves me, I'm so busy looking at him that I give up my responsibilities, maintaining the home and whatnot. Um, there may have been issues with transportation, as maybe he took maybe you guys got into an accident. Um, because the Four of Clubs, it's a fire sign, but that represents four walls to a building, four ends of a desk. The four wheels of a baby carriage, of a stroller, of a truck, even a computer screen, like a message, four, something like that. Mm. I feel okay, I feel like this ended and I feel like you've been trying to manifest I feel like you remained looking at the shut door. And I feel like you've had trouble manifesting for this to reunite, for this to reconcile because of when I had asked for clarity on the Ace of Spades. It is a pending decision, so I don't think it was really over. I think that it was something left up in the air. I don't know what's going on here, but it's really confusing because you guys are looking at each other, but you're stuck. And then since you're surrounded with spades, there is trouble with this wish. This wish card. You're struggling to make this manifest for some reason, despite the fact that you guys are looking at each other. Um, so I know that you have been struggling to make that manifest, to bring him or her back. Okay. Maybe maybe this person's working a lot of overtime hours. Maybe this person you haven't been able to get in touch with them. Maybe um, you're having because it's clarifying the Ace of Spades. So I do see that you're having monetary issues, financial issues. There's no money. Your bank deposits have stopped. Your people are not paying you back. Your financial opportunities have been shut. Like you're just not getting ahead, which could be where the anxiety and the worries come in with this, the Ace of Spades, I think. Okay, let me see. This is why I wish I would have done it yesterday when I had, but I didn't want to let it go because I felt like it might be important. Um, then with the Four of Clubs, I have clarifying Six of Spades, Nine of Clubs. There's a fire sign involved here somewhere. Mm. You could have had a possible falling out with family. Because of this partnership, you could have had maybe the fights were maybe because there's a lot of insults here. There's a lot of insulting. There's a lot of bickering. Like I just hear like fighting, like nonstop. Maybe family tried to give you advice and you just weren't having it because of the Six of Spades. There's a lot of spades. Spades are not my favorite. That's the violence. That's the crying, the painful side of life. Okay, that's swords technically, but it's also earth signs. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Um, you may have, because of this relationship, I do feel that there was a falling out with family or parents, or there was a sudden move. You just picked up and left, or you're having thoughts of parting ways. It could have been with your mom, your dad, a brother that stood up for you, or a sister that, kind of try to tell you something, and you're just, the way you guys are looking at each other, you're just not having it. I don't think that you will let anybody tell you otherwise. This is who you want. This is what you want. Doesn't matter. Um, it doesn't matter. It's enough to drive you crazy, um, for lack of better words. Um, I do think that maybe this has caused you to take a spiritual journey within, this losing of this relationship, that it kind of forced you to look in the mirror almost, like a emotional, like a spiritual journey, like because of this loss, you didn't have a choice but to look in the freaking mirror and you know, looking for yourself, because I feel like it's created a space between you guys, and you guys are surrounded by these spades. One, two, three, four. Yeah. Okay. So that's that portion of it. Okay. And then I don't know if this person's far away from you. I don't know, but I know there's time and space between you and someone, and I believe it's this person, but he's still looking at you. So that's what I'm not getting. But then here you have, then it turns to red. So I read the decks, black is bad, red is good. Okay, so then you go from 10, you go from all these black spades and clubs, which is why I think there is a fire sign involved here somewhere. Could even be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but I don't think so. I think there's more fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. So then you get the 10 of diamonds. Okay, so that's like a large sum of money. That's a completion. That means that this is kind of coming to an end. You're getting more peace now. You are thinking about a career. You're kind of picking yourself up off the floor where you were left, because that's kind of where I think that you've been. I just feel like you are just in pieces, like really in pieces. Like for you to even look at all the parts of you, it's scary to put it back together. That's what I'm feeling really strong. Um, So I'm getting now that time has passed by. I really feel it's been a while because there's a lot of cards in between. So you're thinking of a career change. You need success. You need to get your feet on the ground because you're trying to think of new ways to approach this. I don't think you've stopped looking at this person by any means, but I do believe this person is coming back. That's why I made it a point not to get rid of this, whatever this layout that I put. I'll do another one right now too. But I do believe that this person is coming back, because then you get the Seven of Hearts, which is renewal, second chances, lovers' quarrels. It's like the end of that. And then it's followed by the Nine of Diamonds, which is another earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then you get the King of Hearts looking at you. So I believe that this is the same person who has grown up and gone through what he had to go through. And I feel like he's coming back. This earth sign is coming back. Because then you get I blended it with the tarot, so then you get the Two of Cups. So this person, this King of Hearts, I believe is coming back to make an offer. Queen of Wands, that's you. Um, to make some kind of an offer, so that I feel like you manifested this finally, because then you have Judgment, and then you have the Six of Cups, which is something from your past, which is probably the same person from your past. Maybe it was a high school sweetheart. Maybe it was, it's somebody, your first love. It's somebody significant for sure. Um, and Judgment is kind of like something you didn't expect, something that's telling you to trust your instincts, kind of like the High Priestess. Trust that whatever, if you meditate, trust that whatever images you're getting, trust that they're coming from that they're real. Don't doubt yourself so much, and expect when this change or this chance comes knocking, don't bother asking why, what I do to deserve this. Just take it. Like, it's yours. It's yours for the taking. Just take it. That's pretty much what I feel, the Judgment. I don't know if you guys work a lot with angels, but I know that this card always reminds me of angels and Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, because this is Gabriel blowing his trumpet, okay? So if you guys do pray, I don't know, to each his own. But I feel like this angel's really closely watching the situation, and I believe in something bigger than us. There's no way the things that I've gone through have just been coincidence, you know what I mean? So I believe that there's some type of force bigger than you that's been listening to you cry and watching you, and your prayers are being answered. I feel like you guys have been so desperate for some kind of help, and it wasn't coming, and I feel like it is by the end of March. I really feel like this person is coming back. Um, that's I hope that this happens and it plays out for you, because I feel like you deserve it. I feel like you deserve this chance. Um, it's your do-over. It's a second chance. It's a quick recovery. This person has gone from the spades to the heart. Same king, still, they're both. First he's looking this way, and now he's looking this way. You're right in the middle, so he's looking at you. You know what I'm saying? So I really think that this is going to happen, and just take it. Just take it for what it is, and apply what you've learned, and don't repeat the same mistakes, because if you do, you're going to lose it again. So you don't want to do that. Um, Let me do another reading, just in case. This is not just in case, just to kind of add to it, or maybe it's another set of Aries, because I know Venus is coming back into your guys' charts until 31st. So how tired have you guys been with, you guys have had a lot of weird shit happen for like the past few years. So I feel like this is going to be good. Venus coming in is really going to help you guys out, because I don't think your love life has been too hot. It's been hot, but I don't think it's been too satisfying. You know what I mean? So, let me see. Shoot. I wasn't concentrating, so I'm not going to take it, but let's try. Okay. 1 second. Okay. For Aries. Aries for the month of March 2018. God, my nose looks so bad. I'm so sorry. For Aries. What messages do you have for Aries for the month of March 2018? Aries, fire sign of Aries. Aries, my fire sign, Aries. Okay. Oh, the same one that just fell out just came up again. That's crazy. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So you have the 3 of diamonds, 7 of spades, 9 of clubs, fire and earth. Fire and earth, that's all you have right here, fire and earth sign. So you're either dealing with another fire sign or an earth sign. Let me see. Somebody's been dealing with some type of addiction or alcoholism. Maybe you may even have like a leakage problem in your home. I don't know if that makes any sense, but this is a water card. 7 of spades indicates like leaking water, drinking, nasty surprises, like just floods, like imbalance. I do believe you guys are working on some type of career. I think that you guys are trying to, and it's because it's a nine of clubs, which was on your other spread. I do think that you guys are taking a spiritual route, and I do think that you're gonna close a deal. You're gonna do something that you are gonna know that you have made a step up spiritually. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I know that you guys are gonna know that you opened up a channel that you, this is it. For Aries, for Aries. Another fire sign clubs action. Okay. There's a fire sign that you're not compatible with that's in the picture. Or that you need to cut ties with. Five of Hearts, yeah. Five of Hearts, perfect. Five of Hearts. That's fives are usually grievances, loss. It's something that you're gonna need to let go of, I believe, with the fire sign. It's like a restless love. It's this person may have somebody else. Because the Five of Hearts refers to everything female. So it's a girlfriend, a mother, a wife, um, all things that have to do with femininity. It's knitting, it's dresses, it's makeup, it's the epitome of being a woman. These two. Give me 1 second. Let me see what I can put together here. Can I get some clarity? I need clarity on the Seven of Spades, please. Clarity on the Seven of Spades. Okay. I believe that the person in this particular reading, because there's 3 deacons for Aries, okay? There's always 3 deacons for each sign. This may or may not be the same one. But there is somebody that has an alcohol problem, a drinking problem, for sure. Okay. I need clarity on the Two of Spades. Jack of Clubs. Okay, yeah, this is a fire sign. This is the fire sign that's in the picture with you. This is somebody. This is a trusted friend. This is somebody you've become. This is a friendship this is something that's grown into a good friendship that may have feelings in the middle. This is somebody who's busy, he's popular. But he's looking at you. He's looking towards you, that's for sure. And so is this king. There's somebody, this King of Hearts, this person that I believe is somebody that you're close to. It's usually a husband or a father figure. Has a problem drinking. Has a drinking problem. He drinks heavily. Or he could be in a serious set of like bad luck. And it's affecting you for sure. Let me see. I want to know about this Jack. I don't like this Jack. I'm not really feeling this Jack here. Yeah, Nine of Spades. Okay, yeah. I don't like this fire sign that's kind of lurking around you. This is like he's pressured to do something. I feel like this guy came into your life for a reason. Like, not like divine. Like, I feel like he was sent. Like, not a setup, but maybe. Cutting this person, I think it's necessary for you to move forward, for there to be any progress in your life. I feel like there's a betrayal or a misunderstanding, gossip, grudges even, some kind of retaliation. I don't know. Heartbreak with this Nine of Spades around this guy. Let me see. Let me make sure I have all the... Hang on 1 second for me, guys. I just don't like this Jack. I don't mind this Jack. It's just I don't like what he's surrounded by. That's what I don't like. Because I think this Jack is kind of like a leech. I feel like you're going to start doing really good in the month of March. I feel like you're going to, this career you're working towards, you're going to close some kind of business deal, or you're going to make a deal with yourself like, okay, this is how I'm going to do this. Like if you've been thinking of different ways to handle a business, you're going to choose like finally, okay, I think this will be the best way. You're going to do it, you're going to succeed in it, and he's going to be like, and he's going to come and distract you. I know he is. And it's going to be a setback for you again, and you cannot afford that because you just can't. You just can't. I know you can't. You know what I mean? And I don't know what this Jack's intentions are, but because you trust him, you let him back in. You let him. This is a karmic relationship. You with this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is a karmic situation here. I don't know if in a past life you fucked him over, or and so you're repaying it in this life, and you're kind of like, oh, dealing with this guy or girl that you just don't want there, but you do, and you can't quite figure out why. But it's a karmic. This is a karmic repaying that you're doing for sure. Because there's sadness and there's suffering, but I still see that you keep him around, keep him or her around. Let me see. And I don't think he's a bad person. I think in your situation, he's a little toxic, though, for sure. Let me see. I want clarity on this Jack of Clubs here. He's young. He's like in his latest will be his 30s. Whoa, 6 of Clubs. Yeah, more fire. This is energy and motion. This is texting. This is messaging. This is, where's this Jack? Hang on, let me see. I'm not really, oh, my phone's gonna die. If it dies, I'll come back. For Aries, my zodiac sign is Aries. What is going on with Aries and the fire signs? Yeah. Oh, you got 3 of them. Dang, all fire. You guys and earth. You guys are too much. 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and 5 of Wands. So there's a lot of arguing here. There's a lot of double dealing, like juggling, like double lives. Why? What is going on with you guys? What did I get myself into? Let me see. Why is this 5 of Wands here? Or the earth sign. The earth sign may have something to do with this too, because he's the one that, for Aries. Okay, now you have somebody else coming in. So I know you guys have a secret admirer, not a secret admirer, but you guys have a water sign that's got their eye on you. And it's almost like he comes in to save the day. Like he's going to come in and be like, no, I'm not going to deal with this. She doesn't need this shit. I'm going to take over. Okay, or kind of like a protection almost. Like to kind of look out for you, kind of have your back. That's what I got from it. Why are all these wands surrounding Aries? What's up with all these wands surrounding Aries? Why are all these wands surrounding my Aries? Why are all these wands? Yeah, I feel like it's the four of Pentacles. So you're only getting earth and fire. So you're dealing really closely. I believe it's a Taurus, and I actually think it's a Leo or an Aries. But I don't feel it's a Sagittarius. I don't feel it's that. The energy's intense though. My cards just flew out of my hand. Okay. What is this fire sign coming towards Aries with? What is this fire sign coming towards Aries with? I can get some messages to Aries about this fire sign. There we go. Thank you. Right on. Good for you. Look at that. Trip out on that. You got 2 aces. Very good. Be nice. And again, it's... For some reason, I don't think this fire sign wants you close to this earth sign. I really don't. So I believe that this earth sign's coming around, and he's going to offer you kind of like what I got now. Look what I can offer you. And then you have this Knight of Cups coming in, offering you the same thing. So you got some people fighting for you this month, Aries. You guys are looking hot. And it's up to you. It's up to you who you're going to cut, who you're going to keep in. I wouldn't trust this fire sign too much. Just not getting a good feeling from him. Don't let them distract you. Okay, and then this water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, um, may have good intentions, may not be bad for you either. So the choice is yours, because the Ace of Cups is a beautiful card. It's perfection in every sense of the word. It's perfect love, perfect health, perfect future, perfect career, perfect choices. It's kind of saying like, here's your big break. So this Knight of Cups may come in with the means to help you get all that. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So I do think, let me see what you're shadowed with. There you have it. So I think that the wish you guys were struggling with, I think it's not going to be a struggle anymore. I think you guys finally have paid your karmic debt. I think you guys are coming to a lesson learned, and I think that you may be having another chance at being happy. I think, I know you guys have been going through a lot of shit. I like that. I like that you guys had that. And mind you, that was the cups. So maybe the water sign is the best way to go. You have to weigh it out. You know what? When it happens, you have to weigh it out. It's your choice is yours. What's up with this water sign in Aries? What's going on with this water sign in Aries? Please show me what's going on with this water sign in Aries. Whoa. The Hangman, okay. Yeah, I think you're being watched by, I think, not watched, but I think you have somebody that's noticing you, maybe like lurking on your Facebook and your Instagram, or watching what you post and admiring admiring you, admiring who you are. Um, Look at that. Yeah, you guys have good stuff coming this month, Aries. I'm really happy. I'm really happy for you guys. Let's see. What about this Earth sign? What's up with this Earth sign in Aries? Yeah, this Earth sign is kind of like a little bit scared to approach you. You know what I mean? I think this Earth sign's ashamed. I think this Earth sign is regretting. I think this Earth sign is ashamed more than anything. I think there's a lot of guilt with this Earth sign, and he's struggling to come towards you. But I do think that he does want to come towards you. He or she wants to come towards you. What would be the outcome? What's the best outcome for Aries? Okay. Two of Wands. Okay. Let's see. Two of Wands with the King of Cups. Yeah, you guys have for sure a water sign close by. The best outcome might be the King of Cups. Maybe the water sign. Go for the Scorpio or the Pisces. I mean, sorry, Pisces. Why did I say Pisces? Go for the Scorpio. Oh, but that's a water sign. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. How does it go? Yeah, that's what it is. So the Two of Wands kind of suggests you think you have the world in your hands, but you're not sure. So don't jump on any decisions yet, because the Hangman can also be telling you that as well. When all these people approach you, because you're hot this month, I see a lot of people coming towards you. All of a sudden, like you're this seductress, and not all of a sudden, you're Aries. But this month you kind of stepped it up, and you have people crushing on you, and you have guys that want it, guys or girls. I say guys because I'm female, but you have a lot of admirers coming towards you, or exes that are thinking of you. So before making a decision, look at everything first. Make sure you kind of be a pimp, be who you gotta be. No more of this broken Aries. I don't want it. I don't like it. Okay, be a boss. That's what you guys are. But if this Scorpio, I'm sorry, if this water sign Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer comes at you, give him a chance. I would say, my opinion, I'd give it a chance, because I think he's coming up in a really good way. He's come up with nice cards. Ace of Cups. He goes from the Knight of Cups, and then he becomes the King of Cups. So he comes in kind of immature, and then he becomes this badass fucking dude. And then underneath that, you have the Empress. That's beautiful. That's a good deal. And the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I would suggest, do what you gotta do. But I don't want to give you guys that kind of advice. But hey, if you gotta weigh it out, and you gotta, date, then date them both and see which one feels better for you. But I do see an Earth sign coming back, and I do see a fire sign, and I do see a water sign coming in for the first time. Okay, guys. Bye. Ooh.